So the community has always been like around us, because we've been doing it for 8 years now, has always supported us as a group, and they bring the metal in, but we still need those volunteers to actually make sure the metal gets in the bin properly. And yeah, one of our parents, he comes along, and you know, when he drops his kids off, he spends that 15 minutes making sure the bin is stacked, and it's not stacked up too high, and there's not light stuff on top that flies off when the driver picks it up. And he was like, oh, I just do this for my kids, when I told them about Firefly. And I was like, well, every time that you log hours, the group gets points, which we can turn into straight up money. And he was like, whoa, what? And I was like, just log your hours. I don't care if you redeem the points to yourself or not. Like, if the joy of it is all you need to get out of it, that's great. But give the group free money for the fact that you've already done this work. And he was like, great. And that night, he finished the sign up and started logging his time.
Let's talk about badges for a little bit, because we believe gamification is a good thing. I feel like Scouts almost invented gamification. So can you talk to me a little bit about badges and the importance of badges and gamification in Scouting hierarchy? Yeah.
I mean, you see it the most in actually as a scout leader coming to scout nights. For so many of the kids, it's when you bring up an activity, it's like, yeah, do I get a badge for this? Right? And, as a youth member as well, there was just like finding the interests that I had and how that aligned with the badge system and stuff I was already doing. It's like, how can I get a badge for this? I want to fill up my shirt. I want to show that I've been out and done stuff, right? And that's what it comes down to. And this is I don't think any of the kids are thinking about it this way necessarily, because they wouldn't put it in so many words. But those badges do tell a story, right? Like when you've got the patch sitting on your arm, that shows that you've gone out and done something.
Yes.
Like if you're playing soccer and you're a goalkeeper, you get really good at being a goalkeeper, and you work with your team, and you get your outdoor experiences being a goalkeeper, and that's it, right? But within scouting, you get to do a bit of everything all the time. And that's one of the reasons why I love it. It's because you get to do, that's what makes scouting like nothing else, was the fact that it's about giving kids the room to grow into these leadership roles and challenging them and treating them as the future leaders from such a young age. Kids value that. No kid likes being talked down to. No kid likes being told what to do. That's like just a universal experience of being a child. Like, you want to go do what you want to do. And scouting inherently serves those kids by being that space where they can do what they want to do. As a leader, very much encourage them to go do some volunteering time and come back and tell the other kids about it, tell the other kids what they got out of it. And that's actually structured into the badge. Is in order to actually earn the badge, you also have to come and talk about it, right? You have to show off what you've done in some way and tell us how you've grown. And they changed from that model. It actually gives a bit more freedom for us to give out the badges at the level that a kid is at, as opposed to having this hard prescribed text of what they have to get to in order to actually earn a badge. We have the freedom to, make sure that the kids who are they need the younger kids as well, because we have an age range, right? Like an 8-year-old isn't going to be doing the same amount of work as an 11-year-old. But those 11-year-olds, we can push further and actually get them doing bigger and better and greater things, as opposed to they just have to fulfill the requirements that's on a piece of paper. We can actually get them doing bigger and better things, which is, I think, one of the really good things that came with the introductions of the SIA system.